More power to the state as Jayalalitha orders purchase of it from the open market. Inspector suspended in what seems like custodial death for an accused in a robbery case, but police say he was already unwell. They have no political backing, money or muscle power, but just the will to bring about change. Will these independent candidates stand a chance? Come this December and the superstar will return to the sets of his next film, Rana. And all of Chennai celebrates the Mahatma's birthday today. Hello and welcome to News Tonight. I'm Anuradha Anand with the national headlines now. Sonia Gandhi makes her first public appearance at Rajghat. This is since her surgery 2 months ago. The Telangana stir reaches Rajghat. TRS leaders and the Telangana Joint Action Committee members stage a sit-in protest. All reports about my resignation are bunkum, says Finance Minister Pranab Mukherjee following the 2G note controversy. Jammu and Kashmir Chief Minister Omar Abdullah under fire for the custodial death of a National Conference activist. The PDP wants him to quit. And the country marks Gandhi Jayanti on the Mahatma's 142nd birth anniversary. Our top story: with the state reeling under acute power cuts, Tamil Nadu Chief Minister Jayalalitha today ordered the purchase of power from the open market to tide over a 1026 megawatt shortfall on account of the Telangana stir and Orissa floods. She said the Tamil Nadu Electricity Board would take efforts to purchase power from the open market till the power shortfall issue is resolved. Though the government is taking several measures to improve the power situation, unexpected developments in the past 4 days have resulted in the shortfall of 1026 megawatts to the state. Because of these factors, many places are experiencing power cuts. According to the Chief Minister, the Telangana agitation has badly hit work in the Singrauli coalfields, leading to a 1100 megawatt shortfall in power generation at the Ramagundam thermal power station. As a result of this, power supply to Tamil Nadu from Ramagundam has been reduced to half. Similarly, due to floods in Orissa, power supply to the state from the Talcher thermal power station has also reduced. The Chief Minister said the state was also getting less power from the Neyveli power station, from Kalpakam atomic power station, from the Kaiga nuclear power station in Karnataka and the Simhadri thermal power station in Andhra Pradesh. The Chennai Police Commissioner has suspended the Vadapalani crime inspector and 2 other policemen in connection with the custodial death of 32-year-old Muthu accused in a robbery case. The Chennai police have submitted a report to the Chennai collector, who is likely to order a revenue divisional officer inquiry into the death. However, police sources say Muthu was unwell even when he was brought to the police station yesterday and while in custody. They say Muthu passed away on his way to the hospital and not whilst behind bars. They have also denied reports of torturing the man. Post-mortem of Muthu's body was done at the Royapeta Government Hospital and the report sent to the Judicial Magistrate. Our crime correspondent Salim joined us earlier to give us more details.
The post-mortem has been conducted and body has been handed over to the victim's parents. Now the entire issue started 2 months ago when a man came to the Vadapalani police station and lodged a complaint with the police saying that he was staying in the nearby hotel, and that's when he missed his 25 sovereigns of gold jewelry and rupees 12,000 in cash. The police registered a case and they arrested a person called Shahul Hamid, and he confessed to have committed the crime, and he pointed the finger at Muthu. And the police nabbed Muthu day before yesterday, and in fact they started questioning him. And according to the police, they took Muthu to a pawn shop because Muthu confessed that he had pawned the jewelry. And according to the police version, on the way to the pawn shop, Muthu jumped out of the vehicle and started running. The police gave a chase and they caught Muthu, and he complained of chest pain, and that's why he was rushed to a nearby private hospital. After undergoing treatment for a while, he succumbed, and the police say then his body was moved to the Royapeta Government Hospital, and later his body was moved to the Government General Hospital. Post-mortem examination was conducted and the body has been handed over to the victim's parents. Now the police have sent a report to the judicial magistrate because there are allegations against the police personnel involved in the case, and hence the judicial magistrate had started a probe, and only at the end of the probe we will come to know whether the concerned inspector was at fault. Now the million-dollar question is, the police officers have suspended the concerned inspector Natesan, crime inspector of Vadaparani, and two more police personnel, the SSI and the head constable who was with him. Now the question is, if the inspector and the two other officers were not at fault, then why were they suspended? Now only after the judicial magistrate completes his probe and submits a report, we will come to know whether the inspector was at fault, whether it's a case of custodial death, or whether the accused turned victim succumbed to the injuries at the hospital.
Chief Minister Jayalalitha and Governor K. Rosaya today paid floral tributes at Gandhiji's statue on the marina on the 142nd birth anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi. The Chief Minister was also seen interacting with a few of the city's Gandhians at the site. Human rights activists in Madurai observed Gandhi Jayanti in a different way. They staged an all-night vigil seeking clemency for 3 death row convicts in the Rajiv Gandhi assassination case. Now, as you know, the President has rejected the mercy pleas of Murugan, Perarivalan and Santan. Human rights activists say that the convicts deserve compassion as they've already spent 20 years behind bars. The Madras High Court has stayed their execution for 8 weeks, and the Tamil Nadu Assembly has passed a resolution seeking reconsideration by the President. The UPA's key ally, the DMK too, has appealed to the centre. 39 mayoral aspirants from Chennai and 3,445 candidates for the post of councillor will slug it out in the upcoming local body polls. Among these are many independent candidates who many political parties view with displeasure. Independents eat into their vote banks, obviously. Playing solitary reapers in the elections needs a strong spine and oodles of determination. Our reporter Krishnamurthy tells us what drives these independents to contest the polls even when the odds seem stacked against them.
Meet Sarat Babu, IIM Ahmedabad graduate and CEO of Food King. But cut to his early years. Experienced hunger in his early years, this young man used to help his mother sell idlis on the pavement for a living. Determined to be an agent of change, Sarat took the political plunge in the 2009 Lok Sabha polls and managed an impressive 17,000 votes. He tried contesting again in the assembly polls this year but drew a blank. Will this youngster who uses Facebook as a sounding board be third time lucky?
I want to show to youngsters that without spending money, it is possible to make a big dent as well as grow, each and every time. And at one point of time, definitely we will be able to make it. That's the point, I want to convey to the youngsters and make them to get into regular politics.
Statistics show that independents hardly manage to win elections. Blame it on the lack of manpower, which is the strength of candidates from a political party. But that does not dent their confidence. So this city infrastructure expert is also giving it a shot.
What voters in a local election look for is a candidate. When they see face to face, they are making a judgment. Will this man or woman pick my garbage? Will they, clean up my streets and make sure that my children are playing in a safe area? That is the key. And whether you are independent or whether you are a political party person, that's what you are going to be judged on. So I am very confident that independents will do fine, provided we are able to convince the voter that you know what you're talking about.
While candidates from political parties engage in colourful campaigns on the streets, owing to the money power, independents believe in garnering votes online.
So what I'm doing is in Facebook, in Twitter, in emails. So all these things I'm using very cost-effective methods where people participation is very important. If you see in my Facebook page, which is started just 5 days back, I have already 32,000 people who have joined, and I'm sure confident out of the 20 lakh people who are in Facebook in Tamil Nadu, at least 2 to 3 lakh people will be able to bring in, and we don't spend any money.
So just how will the story of a few good men end? Participation, they say, is more important than winning, and that even if they lose, their service to society will go on. Should we say unlike the others? In Chennai, with Sanjay Pinto and Krishnamurthy, This is Dipti Kumar for NDTV Hindu.
Sharad Babu, quite an inspiration, that man. It's World Heart Day today, so this morning more than 100 people, including doctors, hospital staff and patients, went on a heart walkathon. Well, we should be doing that every day, yes, if we want to remain healthy. So on this important day, we hope you will all live long and heartily, and for that, yes, a healthy lifestyle which includes lots of exercise.
The most important point today prevailing is the obesity and the lipid abnormality. Obesity, particularly the central obesity, where they have this big tummy, and abnormality in the fat, lipids, some good quality fat like HDL is becoming less, and the total cholesterol ratio with HDL is high in our population.
Our Pakistan Army and secret agencies running training camps and taking new recruits for militancy in Kashmir. More about that on the other side.